Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing and join in our national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glares, the bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner
all students involved in the senior performance, please exit. At this time, Lisa Maresh and Megan Sesma will perform a musical interlude.
honored to have the following distinguished guests with us this evening. Ms. Shirley Barber, a member of the Board of Trustees, Ms. Lois Tarkanian, Dr. Lois Tarkanian, Clerk, Board of Trustees, Mr. Stephen McCoy, Area Superintendent for Secondary Education, and Mr. Robert Geary, Principal of the Las Vegas Academy. Thank you for taking the time to share this special event with us. I would like to introduce our student body president, Megan Sesma.
A fire was lit within us. A spark was struck the first day of arrival at Las Vegas Academy. The counselors, with their advice and perception, added the first twigs of the fire. The parents, for their support and contributions to the school, provided the breaths of oxygen. Teachers, I have seen how hard you work. Each one of you really cares for each student. You are our mentors and friends. You do everything from advising clubs, dancing in assemblies, and motivating the students. We appreciate all you have done for us. The administration and teachers provided the foundations and added their masses of knowledge. Each aspect of the faculty has kindled the growing embers. Student Council's theme for the year is "The Heat is On." As seniors, we have accomplished so much, and forever, our fire from within will continue to grow. But the motivation comes from within. This school is a stepping stone in life, a strong foundation that will benefit us in the future for obtaining our dreams. Each student leaves with a greater sense of himself as an individual. I would like to ask everyone to use this foundation for your future plans. Some of you asked me how I could do it all. It starts sixth period when I know the end of my day. I can let my hair down and succumb to my passion, music. Those of you with a passion about anything knows what I mean. To live and breathe the dream. To make that dream reality. To help others understand. Overturn obstacles in the way to success. We live this. This is how we express ourselves, and each individual can be truly understood. Whether you are the best or not does not matter, only that you truly love what you do. Have you noticed that Las Vegas Academy is one of the only schools with many classrooms with windows? We are connected with the outside world. We have given room to communicate with others and to dream and develop creatively on our own. Our dream is our mascot. We make it what it is. It's different for everyone and cannot be easily defined. My dream has always been to be accomplished in many areas. I lead a double life at Las Vegas Academy with music, student council, and academics. They each play an important role in my life. Where our student council started this year, we have come a long way and have worked together when it really counted. Try. That is my advice to everyone. If you have made an effort, that is what counts. I believe each of us has something we can share with others. Some memories I remember is Gil in his orange cart speeding past the students, the teachers back from the 80s in vintage wear and kiss outfits, Mr. Green in his ever helpful positive attitude and patience. You can preserve these memories by adding to them. Now, the reunion committee would like to share the vision and build the dream and continue it with reunion in 5 years. At the end of the ceremony, I invite you to turn in your information. I would like to thank my parents, family, and friends, especially Jennifer and Samantha. I'd like to present something to Ms. Michaels, Mr. Geary, and Mr. Clark. Could you please come up at this time? Mr. Clark. I would like to present this to Ms. Michaels and Mr. Clark from the 97 Seniors in Student Council. This collage is a representation of how they impacted our lives in many ways. Thank you, Mr. Clark. You really came through for us this year. You are quite the comedian, always an optimistic attitude. And Ms. Michaels, you have guided us through Student Council, and we are all the more richer for having had these experiences. The hard work paid off when we received the Silver Star Award. The last gift is from Mr. Geary, to remember the seniors and student council for years to come. You have done an outstanding job, Mr. Geary, dealing with the many difficulties that have surfaced this year. The students respect you and will always remember you. We will not be forgotten because we are unforgettable. Thank you for allowing me to serve you. Thanks.
日本語は得意と同じぐらい昔から存在する国に与えられた多様なものである。
El español es el sonido del romance y dolor, amor y la historia.
Deutsch ist eine Sprache, die wohl eine leberhafte Metaphor, die man sehen lässt, was der Sprecher beschreibt.
Le français est un piano, un instrument d'expression à travers lequel l'homme apprécie la mélodie du mot.
Japanese is the sun's fire bestowed upon a land as old as time itself. Spanish is the sound of romance and pain, love and history. German is a language full of vivid imagery that lets you see what the speaker describes. French is a piano, an instrument of expression through which the soul can experience every melodious word.
El español es música sensual que calma el alma.
Le français est le sens même de la ballade, le pouvoir de la note musicale.
Deutsch ist eine Möglichkeit, mit einer anderen Kultur zu versammeln und zu harmonisieren, unsere Vielfalten zu vergessen und voneinander zu lernen.
Nihongo wa tozai no hashi, watashi o suru umi no hoseki de aru.
Spanish is music, calming and sensuous to soothe the ear. French is the essence of a ballad, the power of the note. German is a chance to assemble, to harmonize with another culture, to value our diversities, to learn from one another. Japanese is the jewel of the sea, which has built a bridge of understanding between East and West.
Sprache ist das, was die Menschen der Welt einander zu verstehen erlaubt. Sie ist auch eine der wenigen mitgeteilten Eigenschaften des Menschengeschlechts, die uns zueinander bringen kann.
La langue est la robe qui s'enveloppe. La langue est la robe qui s'enveloppe dans l'âme nue, des tissus de ses pensées.
El lenguaje es como el viento que nos lleva cruzando los océanos de culturas hacia nuestros sueños y esperanzas.
Gengo to wa sekai juu no hitobito ni hakobareta iki de aru.
Language is one of the few shared traits that all people have in common, and is also one of the few things that can bring us all closer together. Language is the dress that wraps the naked soul with the fabric of its thoughts and ideas. Language is the wind that carries hopes and dreams across oceans of cultures. Language is the intermingled breath carried through the air of the world's people.
El lenguaje es la llave que abre la puerta del silencio.
Gengo to wa sekai no hitobito no aida ni noboru chikyo no kage de ari, sore ni yotte watashi tachi wa hitobito no aida no kyokai se no hirogari ga mieru no de aru.
Sprache ist eine Gelegenheit, unsere Unterschiede zu übertreffen und teile die Zeichen, die Klänge und die Ausdrücke mit. Wir müssen gemeinsam etwas bei aller finden.
La langue est nous tout et chacun de nous.
Language is a key that unlocks the barrier of silence and touches the soul. Language is the earth's ability to rise above the lines of division to be able to see the expansions of our horizons. Language is an opportunity to surpass our differences, to communicate through signs, sounds, and expressions. Language is each and every one of us.
Thank you.
Now our band, dance, orchestra, vocal, and theater departments will unite in a presentation of Body Electric.
On time.
In class. Luke Skywalker.
The girl who showed up for something. I want to be a mom.
The next Rosie O'Donnell.
The one who chose you.
The one who was chosen.
The shortest. I mean the shortest.
The tall, lanky guy that wasn't ever there.
Miss Garber.
The one with the fastest moving belly.
The one with the most wants wins.
So what do you want?
A lot.
Such as?
A washer and dryer.
A family.
True love.
A chocolate bar.
All the right answers. You can't. It's not true. You're wrong.
I'm never wrong.
You're going to be leaving home.
You're going to be leaving.
Security.
You're going to be leaving.
The everyday things.
You're going to be leaving.
Friends. School.
Teachers.
Who care?
Teachers.
Who got you here? Where?
Cashman's Heel.
Where?
Here.
But where is here?
Well, here's the point where we
Move up!
Move on.
Out.
So what do you want?
Didn't I say all the right answers?
You can't.
Stop telling me I can't.
Then what do you want?
You want to know what I want?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what I want.
I want to be anything and everything and then do it again twice. I want money, power, and success.
I want to be Crystal Dawn in the morning, and you're listening to KBEA, San Francisco's only radio station for all Beatles all the time.
I want my posters back, Miss Midler.
I want to be right.
I know what I don't want. I don't want to work at the skater rink for the rest of my life.
I want a family.
I want to make my own decisions.
I want to make magic.
I want true love and Leonardo DiCaprio in a bow.
No, not really.
I want the wall board.
I want to be the 6th and sexiest Spice Girl.
I just want people to laugh at my jokes. I want to be a teacher. Go figure, right?
I want to understand everything and realize why we're all here.
I want to live happily ever after.
I want to go to the beach and never come back.
I just want work.
I want to be in the middle of the limelight.
So, stop telling me I can't. Because I can. I want it. And I can. So I'll get it. And I can. So believe in us, because we will. I celebrate the me yet to come. I toast to my own reunion when I become one with the sun.
And I look back on Venus, I look back on love, and I'll burn with the fire of 10 million stars. And in time, we will all be I sing the body lettering. I glory in the glow of rebirth, creating my own tomorrow when I shall embody the earth.
And I serenade Venus, I serenade Mars, I burn with the fire of 10 million stars. And in time, we will all be
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first full four-year graduating class of the Las Vegas Academy. First of all, I would like to offer an apology to Wesley Hines and his family. His name was inadvertently left out of the list of graduates this evening. We'd like to apologize for that. Now, it's with great pleasure that we are going to begin honoring and glorifying our academic program at the Academy. I'd like to introduce our 1997 salutatorian, Desiree Simons.
Penguins. Polar bears. Penguins and polar bears live together. Contrary to popular belief, that statement is totally and utterly untrue. A misconception, if you will. Through education, knowledge enables people to recognize such a heinous misconception as false. The foundation to all success is this most powerful knowledge. The tools that build, enhance, and maintain this foundation are skills given to us by our teachers and our life experiences. Hand in hand, knowledge and the skills to apply the knowledge go together, unlike penguins and polar bears. Now and in the future, the people who have these two essential assets will be able to survive the best. Penguins survive the cold climates by using their assets. In their case, blubber and a warm insulating layer of compact feathers. All penguins have physically adapted to their individual surrounding environments, but they have also learned skills from their parents and peers to equip them for life's trials. Education from our schooling and our teachers has provided us with these essentials to prosper in today's society. Perhaps the only way to show our gratitude to our teachers is to use the tools they taught us to succeed in the life ahead of us. I would personally like to thank all my teachers, past and present, for all the guidance and wisdom they have had the patience and dedication to teach me. Thank you, Ms. Bine and Ms. Treat, for your endless inspiration and assistance concerning my artwork. And thanks for letting me incorporate penguins in all my art projects. Thank you, Mr. Millett, for being the most understanding and friendly math teacher I have ever had the privilege to learn from. I appreciate the penguin stickers on my tests when I got a high score. The little things that teachers do to encourage the students make a world of difference to young minds and shape the future. As a whole, the first four-year graduating class of the Las Vegas Academy will also shape the future by individually applying their knowledge of the various arts and languages. I am proud of all of my senior class. You have so much spirit, talent, and intelligence. And that is why I'm positive that your intelligent minds will always be able to remember that penguins and polar bears do not live together. Thank you.
Thank you, Desiree. Once again, it's with great honor that I introduce our valedictorians for this year, which we have three. They'll speak alphabetically: Sonia Jimenez, Michelle Lee, and Judette Roquetta. Sonia.
Most people say students at the Academy are different. Well, we are. I don't have a problem with that. In fact, I think if you went back into our past, you'd find a remarkable coincidence. We were all dropped on our heads at birth. Who else would want to come to a school where you have to go to classes longer? I can tell you why, but it can't go past these four walls. All the students know it, and maybe some of the parents have figured it out. And no, despite popular belief, it's not for the modern, high-tech facilities. Here it is. We came here for our majors. We came here because there was something at this school that we love to do. Don't let people put us down, because I've seen the dedication here. I've seen the students at rehearsal after school, day after day. I've seen students practicing their language with anybody who will listen, and bonus points if they'll speak back. Others have told me of their late nights staying up drawing, trying to get that painting done. One Academy student works harder than all the students combined at a regular high school. Everyone here has so much talent. I think we're all going to go into shock when we leave here, because we'll be back among the great unwashed. we've gotten used to the elite. I've had a lot of great teachers. I didn't always agree with them, but I always learned something. Many of them have saved me just in the nick of time, and they know who they are. Perhaps another part of our secret are the teachers we have here. They are really wonderful, and we wouldn't be the great school that we are without them. Just briefly, I want to thank my parents for motivating me, and on behalf of the class of 1997, I would like to give credit to all of the Academy's parents for their patience, support, and unlimited gas credit cards. Remember though, don't let anyone else know our secret. That way we can take them by surprise when we conquer the world.
You know, I don't want to do this. I'm really so nervous. Do I look scared to you guys? I talked to Mr. Geary and I told him I don't want to give a speech, but he said you have to do it, and I figured I didn't go to Kentucky, so I'll do this then. I'm so tired of everything. I'm so tired of 4 years of high school, 8 finals exams. I don't want to give this speech. I'm so nervous. Well, I guess all I want to say to you guys is happy graduation. Actually, I want to talk to you about apathy. The lack of feeling people sometimes experience. The lack of passion or emotion. Indifference. I can nearly guarantee that our class, the first 4-year graduating class at the Academy, contains almost no apathetic individuals. Most of us came to this school 4 years ago not knowing what to expect. We were brave and enthusiastic when we volunteered to participate in a brand new magnet program. This alone demonstrates that we possess the initiative necessary to make changes and innovations. Then, we withstood all the little flaws that the program had. We cooperated and were patient as the administration made necessary improvements. And in the meantime, we began to dazzle everybody with our various talents and copious zeal. Each group of majors at the Academy immediately began to combine their skills and display their abilities through astonishing performances. The Performing Arts Department is characterized by unique productions that require continuous hours of rehearsals and practice. The Music Department is now famous for the various awards they gather at numerous competitions. The International Studies majors are known for their dexterity with languages, their success with Culturama, and their accomplishments at the annual Foreign Language Fair. And the visual artists, well, they were latecomers at the Academy, yet they have not failed to amaze everybody with their creativity and their numerous expositions. And as if this was not enough, we also took the spotlight in areas not related to our concentrated studies. For example, many students received major awards at science fair contests. For 3 years in a row, several Academy students were chosen to participate in national science fair competitions. Some were recognized as National Merit Scholars, and various others were named Nevada Scholars. Together, we helped the magnet program at the Academy succeed not only within the areas of our specialized studies, but also within a wide range of academic domains. And in the process, we demonstrated that we are young people capable of pursuing endeavors and attaining our goals. Apathetic individuals cannot accomplish what we have accomplished. So far, we have proven to be spirited people with positive attitudes, and we must proceed in that direction. Now that we are graduating, We cannot let go of our aspirations and relax our efforts. We must continue interacting with others and maintain our involvement within our communities. Do not destroy your futures and prevent your success by becoming indifferent to your surroundings. Embrace each opportunity that becomes available, just like you took advantage of the possibilities accessible at the Academy. Remember, as Hamlet said, the readiness is all, the rest is silence.
Now, with great pleasure, I would like to introduce our senior class president, Ms. Belinda Harris.
Okay. As a graduate of the first full four-year graduating the class of the Las Vegas Academy, it is an honor and a privilege for me to speak on behalf of my fellow graduates. I would like to take a moment to thank God for blessing me. The theme for this year was the beginning and the end. And as we approach the end of our senior year, this is truly only the beginning. As we stepped into the doors of the Las Vegas Academy, we all had visions. And as we leave with these visions, some complete, some incomplete, we will have the memories that cannot be replaced. As we prepare to conquer the world, we shall use the knowledge that we have obtained from our parents as well as the Academy in order to pursue goals that we have set forth for ourselves. So as the journey continues and we move through the course of life, though obstacles may be placed in our paths, the fundamental education that we receive throughout our years will help us persevere in everyday life. Experiences at the Academy has made a valuable impact on my life. The knowledge I have gained will be carried to my adulthood and will be used to benefit my future, as well as the future of others. Attending the Las Vegas Academy for the last 4 years has been an unforgettable experience. As we, the first full 4-year graduating class of the Las Vegas Academy of International Studies, Performing and Visual Arts, approach the 21st century, just remember, we are the 21st century.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's here. You made it. I don't know, I really labored over what to say to you as graduates tonight. I started about 4 or 5 times. I think this morning after I told you how long the speech was, somebody sabotaged the printer because I get this frantic call from poor Debbie about 4 saying the printer ran out of paper. It had plenty of paper when you came up. So, but I did claim the last 4 of the 50 pages, so I'll try to go through it. It's real. I think of all of you, and I always will, as pioneers, risk takers, really explorers of a new frontier, much like the people who first moved to Nevada and found a new frontier before them. The French philosopher Voltaire said, "Faith consists of believing when it is beyond the power of reason to believe. It is not enough that a thing be possible for it to be believed." Think of those words as they relate to your class, especially the students who have been here all 4 years. You believed and you came. 220 of the approximately 350 that started have survived the rigors of the Academy program. Can I have the house lights just a second, please, Mr. Tidwell? Just a little bit. Can I have the 4-year, people who have been here 4 years, stand up, please, so we can recognize them? The really neat thing about this group is I probably have a personal story I could go down the row and tell about each one of them. However, I've only picked out a few of them to pick on tonight. Each of you had faith that this program would provide you with something extra, something special. And the critics in the community said over and over, the Academy would never last, that it would never make it beyond the first year. But the impossible was believed in by you, the staff, and your parents. We've shown the Clark County School District that innovation in education can provide positive and successful results. Your test scores for 4 years have been the highest that have ever been seen in the district. And so I'm going to take this one last chance to speak a little bit from my heart to you. A little more than maybe the everyday contact we've had. The past 4 years have gone much, much too quickly. Seems like it was just last August that you were walking in the front gates, the shorter and less mature freshman that you were, as the yearbook pictures will prove. And yet, remember that first orientation. I remember that first summer as many of you met with Mrs. Tagano and myself and other staff members to begin planning the first orientation meeting. I remember Ryan Brooks and Tova Minster for just two of the people that came in. And Ryan was about 3'8" at that time. And remember the balloon entryway that our leadership kids put up for that very first orientation? And the three who thought it would be funny to pull it down, like would happen at a regular school, to start their high school career. Well, one of you is graduating today, and you're pulling down your diploma tonight. That first year was a busy one that seemed to be set on overdrive all the time, from 5:30 or before in the morning till 10 or 11 o'clock at night. From our first musical, Fame, which brought together every performing department, to the visit of our Austrian exchange teachers in February to the International Studies program, to performing for the entire business community at Preview 94. Every day seemed to be one of anticipation and surprise. We honestly never knew what was going to happen next. You were all part of the development of something that would change the course of education in Las Vegas forever. By coming to this school and bringing together the brightest and most talented, we've really forced every other comprehensive school to beef up their programs in order to compete with us. So what you've done by coming here to be part of this is to improve the education for every other student in the Clark County School District. That's a big effect you've had. You've already had your effect on the future. You've chosen to work hard and show society that there are many students who want a sound education, who are willing to push themselves far beyond what is required for the betterment of society. Here's where I want to jump off and get into the main part of my message. Many things stand out in my mind. I think of how close we were as a small school that first year of 700 kids. Think about the interactions we've had as adult to student, adult to adult, and student to student. I sat down and made a list of all of the things that stuck out in my mind. And on my long legal pad, it was 4 pages, front and back, 2 columns each. Much, much too many to mention. Memories that all of us will have forever. We've been more like a family unit than anything else, because we've had our times when we have spat and disagreed. And we've also shown our love and concern for one another when it's been time to pull together. And we've seen some real characters pass in and out of our school, myself included. But what this program is about can best be demonstrated by the incident that happened earlier in the year, and the young ladies graduating tonight. During our multicultural week, we had a mariachi band from California performing during one of our lunches. I had snagged a couple students to give them a tour of the campus. It was sort of a last-minute thing, like many things happen to be around our campus, and to give these students a tour of the campus. And we returned to the cafeteria. They were packing up to go so that they could get on to the multicultural conference that evening. And one of the girls in the band had been talking with one of our students, one of our graduates tonight. And just as they left, they both turned to each other and said, "Can I have your name and address and phone number?" And then they exchanged those. And then they stopped and hugged each other, and they went their separate ways. Here were two young ladies from very, very different worlds and communities, but they had the love of music in common. They had a love of something that they loved in common. Music was the one thing that could bridge their differences, and this is what is key to the heart and the soul of our program. The fact that we have a bond together that is driven by our love for the area we love. Language, music, dance, theater, visual arts, having something in common such as this can truly bridge the gap in the future between rich and poor, between our racial differences, between our language differences, between the problems in our society. So, 4 things I want to leave with you tonight. 1, use your love for your major to make a lasting change in the world as you go forth from here tonight. The one thing that people can never take away from you is your education and your knowledge. They can strip you of your material possessions. They can degrade and denigrate you. They can defame your character. But they can never strip you of what you know. Make learning a lifelong goal because our technology changes every 3 to 5 years. I was using a typewriter when I was in high school and ripping page after page out because of the mistakes. Now we have computers that change so fast that there's a new model every week. If you don't keep up with technology, you'll become a dinosaur. Share your learning with everyone you can and encourage others to get education. With a bachelor's degree and beyond, learn twice that of someone with just the high school diploma. 2, treat others as you would have them treat you. Remember in Julius Caesar, and this just popped into my mind this afternoon, Brutus is saying that the evil men do lives after them, but the good is oft interred with their bones. And we do remember the bad things a lot longer than we do the good things. If you can't look someone in the eye and talk to them about something, then you have no business talking behind their backs. I think of all the times we've been in the middle of the he said, she said chronicles at Las Vegas Academy. 3, implement social change in our world. It is your generation that must find the answers to the horrid, horrid problems we face. And every time we open the newspaper, we see them again. You and this school are proof that concerned and dedicated students can change these social pressures and make a true difference in our society. The last 2 have to do with the people that are around you. As you go forth and have families and have children, do as much as you can with your children. Think of the sacrifices your parents have made for you. Children are a responsibility, and when you have them, you must dedicate yourself to providing every experience that you can. The music lessons, the reading, the sports, the travel, being an involved parent, such as what most of your parents have been, will result in your child being successful. This will also help to break the social spiral of decay that's happening in our society. Next, do everything with gusto, but in moderation. And I know you would expect that coming from me. Have you ever gotten sick from eating too much at a buffet? Well, apply that feeling to everything that you do that has a potential for excess. We live in a society of excesses, which creates addiction after addiction. And we see plenty of this, especially in this town. There's nothing wrong with loving to do something and wanting to do it with every ounce of your energy. But when it begins to control your life, it can become a problem. Most of all, as you go forward and as you grow and as you get older, love those who have loved you. One mean word spoken can never be retrieved, but one kind act of love to someone will reap benefits over and over throughout the years. It's funny, I was doing this and I could never remember that my father and I telling each other that we loved each other. Well, when he was laying on his bed comatose from his heart attack, it was too late then. And that really drove the point home to me. We always need to think of those around us that have provided for us, have sheltered us, and have given us their all for so many years. Graduates, it's hard to let you go. Matter of fact, I think is it okay if we just keep them? I think we'll just go home. No. We've dreamed the impossible, and you have made those dreams come true. We have done something in education that has seldom been done, and you have done it. We always remember the first group of something. I remember my first year teaching, and I remember that class, and I remember their faces and names like it was yesterday. And you will be a special group like that for the many, many years to come. May God speed you on your way as you go forward and as you make this world a better place for all of us. Thank you. Oh, Mr. Clark forgot the diploma covers. We'll have to go home. No, I'm teasing. This is Shirley Barber, Board of School Trustees. It is with great pleasure that I present to you the class of 1997 who have met the course of study prescribed by the state of Nevada and the Clark County School District Board of Trustees. Mrs. Barber.
To the graduates, faculty and administrators, parents, ladies and gentlemen, this is a special time for me because as a representative of the Clark County Board of School Trustees, I have the honor to receive this class and acknowledge the successes this group of young people has recorded over the past 12 or 13 years. Yet, in these few brief moments, it is my sincere wish to pay special tribute to you, the graduates of Las Vegas Academy of the Performing and Visual Arts and International Studies, and to challenge you to continue to be actively involved in life. Be concerned with your continued education. Never stop learning. Be concerned with your community and each other and create a better world for us all. Ms. Seguri and members of the faculty, I commend you for the effort you have made to provide the highest caliber of education possible for these students. To you, the parents and guardians, I offer this note of appreciation for your support and encouragement, for without you, our work would have been much more difficult. To you, the students, I extend my congratulations and best wishes. As a representative of the Clark County Board of School Trustees, I would be remiss if I did not extend on their behalf congratulations and best wishes as well. Now that you have completed this phase of your education, some of you will venture forth into the world of work. Take the skills that you perfected here and use these, for you are well prepared to meet the challenges of tomorrow. For those of you who will continue in school, never be satisfied with just doing barely the minimum. Challenge each new goal. To all of the graduates, I say, dedicate yourselves to becoming all that you can be. You, the graduates of 1997, are the future leaders of this great nation. As leaders, I charge you to build a successful life for yourselves and a new and better world for us all. Thank you, students and faculty, for this has truly been an honor for me to be with you. at the most important moment in your lives. On behalf of the Clark County School District Board of School Trustees, it is my pleasure to receive the Las Vegas Academy of Performing Arts and Visual Arts and International Studies, class of 1997. Thank you.
Good evening. We're ready to begin the handing out of the diplomas. Megan C. Sesma. Jennifer Nicole Geyer. Desiree A. Simmons. Sonia Victoria Jimenez. Judette Roqueta. Belinda Tiona Harris. Shari Ann Aidukas. Jessica Marie Aird. Vicky Marjorie Allen. Alicia Anderson. Mindy L. Anderson. Ethan Douglas Andrews. Luisa Georgieva Apostolova. Christina Jean Appel. Carly Arellano. Jennifer Ardle. Melissa Jo Ashton. Michelle D. Ann Badgewell. Nicholas Bailey. Tyler Earl Barnum. Miranda Barton. Gina Laura Batista. Blythe Jordan Beagley. Casey Craig Beard. Nicole Dawn Becker. Sonia Marie Benitez. Rachel Lynn Benke. Ursula Sonia Bettendorf. Nathan Bias. Linda Kelly Carolina Bonilla. Maria Boone. Carrie Virginia Bradford. Wendy Ann Breaker. Richard Harold Brewer. Ryan Lee Brooks. Michael J. Stephanie Hutchins Brown. Dow L. Brown. Jessica Sarah Browning. Samantha Elizabeth Bruner. Rocio Bueno. Jeremy Duncombe Butler. Nicole Elaine Bailina. Cristina Marie Cabael. Catherine Calcaro. Lanisha Nicole Campbell. Christopher Daniel Cannon. Kenneth Thomas Cantrell. Megan Capehart. Rachel Joy Carroll. Garrett Brad Carson. David J. Chapman. Emily Elaine Chu. Josefina Maria Clark. Crystal Dawn Clements. Freya Precious Clover. Kevin L. Cobb. Kylie T. Colin. John A. Cornell. Ophelia Kovacevic. Maybeth Guadalupe Cruz. Dustin E. Curtis. Jamie Daylor. I'll repeat that, sorry. Jamie Leanne Daylor. Ryan Anthony Dahl. Brandon Davis. Michael Davison. Heron Heather De Leon. Jennifer Dawn Devereaux. Cristian Mauricio Diaz. Brianda Javon Dixon. Liliana Yvette Dominguez. Erin Lee Donnelly. Phyllis Ann Donahue. Alina Marie Dryansky. Joe Dirk. Esther Leanne Dyke. Sarah Evelyn Edwards. Frank Anthony Ellis IV. Paula Marie Emke. Rocio Lorena Escamilla. Denise Estrada. Griselda Favela. Leon Felix III. Joseph D. Ferris. Carla Alicia Filoteo Bremont. Daniel R. Fleury. Mike wants to make his great entrance. Michael Jonathan Foley. Kevin French. William Hidenori Fuji. Melissa Sue Gamble. Shane Edward Gammon. Brandy Glasgow. Adriana Cecilia Gonzalez. Sarah Goodlow. Elizabeth A. Grantham. Kenneth James Green. Melinda Rosema Greenberg. Joseph Grossman. Alicia Cristina Guerrero. Marie Elaine Hale. Carol Michelle Hall. Alyssa Maurita LaFrance Hamilton. Stephen Vincent Patrick Harper. Sarah Harris. Deanna Marie Hartman. Catherine Hawkins. Brandon Christopher Hector. Christian Hegum. Stephanie Renee Helmsley. Cheryl Marie Hernandez. Patricia Hernandez. Maren Hilgert. Rebecca Lynn Hill. David A. Hines. Wesley S. Hines. Stephanie Michelle Holmes. James Michael Hunt. James R. Huntsman. Ryan Hurt. Gregory Hutchings. Bethany Ann Eisenberg. Heather Dawn Isham. We got it. Rochelle L. Lynn Ivans. Valerie Jalio. Rochelle Lee Jason. Rachel Lee Jason. Dustin Andrew Johnson. Eric M. Johnson. Gail Gloria Jones. Jeremiah Allen Jones. McShawn Patrice Jones. Catherine J. Jurgens. Remington Grace Jr. Elizabeth Marie Kahn. Carrie Sue Kaplan. David B. Katz. Tara Christine Cavaney. Joshua Kelty. Matthew Thomas Kennison. Stephanie Marie Kitterman. Jennifer Ann Kolek. Derek Gerald James Kraus. Anusha Kumar. Kenneth Kuzmal. Natalie Larson. Brianna May Lass. Christine Rebecca Levitt. Michael Gerald Levitt. Jin Lee. Kevin Robert Lineback. Caleb J. Linskog. Susan Louise Liston. Jessica Elizabeth Little. Mia Young Lopez. Lee Erica Nicole Lucas. Gloria Nicole Lyle. Jacqueline Amora Lyons. Katra Marina Mayan. Angelica Marie Mambahi. I got it. Jason E. La Paz. Michelle Ray Manley. Ethan Christopher Mann. Elizabeth Mans. Julia Catherine Marchese. Kimberly Michelle Marentic. Lisa Marish. Brian James Marsh. Heidi Raquel Martin. Alicia Lynn Martinez. Brandon Reed Matson. Delmar A. McCann III. Amanda Susan McKee. Adrian Lynn McMaster. Nadia Mershani. Charisse Autumn Mesa. Jennifer Eileen Miller. Jennifer Marie Miller. Tova Amanda Minster. Mary Mooney. Allison L. Murphy. Rose Pamela Lynn Myers. Carrie Renee Newton. Christy Nguyen. Kathleen Oberschelp. Carla Lisette Ocampo Muñoz. Jesús Arnoldo Ochoa. Amanda Kathleen Olson. Marsha Louise Owen. Chelsea Lee Owens. Douglas Bryant Pace. Kathy Dunia Palacios. Luke Michael Pera. The one and only Ryan Pardee. Daniel Parkinson Peterson. Stacy Lynn Peterson. Rhonda Latrice Pickney. Jennifer Marie Pinuve. Victoria L. Pinkston. Nicole Lee Poole. James Edward Porter Jr. Terrell M. Pouncey. Tony L. Quirk. Patricia Marie Raffaelli. Right, Samaya Sani Ramadan. Angela Yvonne Ramsey. Tiu Eva Rabani. Terrence Reddick. Leslie Elaine Ream. Brandy Lee Reynolds. Kelly Elizabeth Rice. Trisha Love Rich. Melissa Susan Richardson. Tasha Marie Rimskoff. Nidia Briseida Rivera Moreno. Carlos E. Roots. Jeremy Aaron Rose. Nicole Rosenberg. Mindy Lynn Roundy. Nicer Abagat Rojas. Christine Elizabeth Roselle. Erika Sanchez. Michael E. Saucedo. John Tomas Schneider. Jennifer Susan Schomer. Catherine Shalaba. Robert Francis Senft. Shirley Marie Serrano Lugo. Earl John Shelton. Right. Danielle Eve Sherritt. Harry Jerome Shields. Sarah Elizabeth Schreck. Seema Siddiqui. Frederick Noonan Sigmund IV. Tamaris Marie Silbaugh. Seth Mosiah Sinclair. Kurt Allen Skillen. Angela Denise Smiley. Charles A. Smith. Marion J. Smith, Jr. Catherine Ann Sapkowski. Nicole Sorensen. Lynette Ray Souder. Mickey Sprout, excuse me. April Christine Stallings. Brandy Love Stankovic. Christian Michael Stephen. Sarah B. Stephen. I believe Chris should have been Stephen. Rachel Dawn Seifus. Sherville Anise Tatum. Brandon Lee Taylor. Christy Marie Taylor. April Nicole Teste. Rebecca Thien. Amy Nicole Tider. Sean Thompson. Jeremy Scott Tilton. Dustin M. Tomlin. Sherry Lynn Bernardino Torres. Chad William Trubay. Melinda Lauren Turkington. Sarah Nicole Balde. Eva Susana Valdez. Candace E. Vaughn. Catherine Ann Vaughn. Carlos J. Villalpando. Sarah L. Voigt. Jamie Sue Wardell. Nyla Shahara Waters. Julie Ann Weckesser. Rutina Lynette Wesley. Mark D. White. Christy Lee Willett. Latasha A. Williams. Maya N. Williams. Ebony T. Wilmore. Brian Thomas Wilson. Lisa Marie Wilson. Melissa Jo Wilson. Brian Samuel Wilson. Isaac B. Windsor. Catherine Michelle Walrob. Bianca Renee Wood. Venus Star Workhoven. Warren L. Wisenich. I got it. Naomi Lynn Young. Shayna Michelle Young. And I believe that's our group of graduates for this evening.
keep standing because it's time to turn the tassels. You know what to do, okay? Take the left, pull it over. Congratulations!
Ladies and gentlemen, as if you did not already know, I present to you the candidates for the class of 1997 of the Las Vegas Academy of International Studies, Performing and Visual Arts. Godspeed, kids.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain in your seats while the students process from the theater.